can't seem to get myself in frame today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hall's HVAC. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel or leaving a like and a comment down below. Today, we've got a install that we're doing. I'm just gonna do it by myself. Just an AC only swap. We've got this leaky Linux that had popped a leak in the evaporator coil, and we're gonna go ahead and get it swapped out for him. So I figured I'd just bring you along with me today and show you the process, and we'll get started. All right, so we've got 6 PSI. So yeah, we're empty. And just start disconnecting some stuff out here. What's up? The reason I went ahead and brought my tank up here is because we're gonna flush with some RX-11 in a second. Okay. I'm also gonna replace the float switch on this thing just because I like to swap them out when we put new coils on and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this line set. Should be free pretty much. All right, get this bad boy taken out of here. All right. There's something that I like to do before I cut it loose. I forgot to do it upstairs, but I like to sand it. All right, if you're an apprentice, I figured I'd show this part real quick because when you're transporting these condensers and you're doing residential, you really want to make sure you're not leaving a mess behind yourself. It's the biggest thing, because you could be transporting this thing, trying to take it back to the truck all the way around somebody's house or on their driveway. So always, 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 especially in a case like this where you can see over here, there's like oil and dye coming out. You really want to make sure you shut your valves, because you do not want oil and all sorts of junk leaking all over the driveway or on somebody's stone pathway or whatever the heck they got in their yard. So, little quick note, if you're newer, do this. If you're an apprentice, your lead tech will definitely think highly of you if you do this, looking out for the customer and looking out for the company too, having to not spend some money and get that stuff removed or putting kitty litter down or something like that. So make sure you get these suckers closed off. What I'm probably gonna do is leave my action camera out here, and we're gonna flush this line set, and I'm gonna tape it off so you guys can kind of see what happens here. All right, got the small rig set up. We'll go upstairs and start flushing. All right, start with liquid first. Oh shoot, don't do that. That burns. That burns, that burns, that burns. Yikes. Got some flush under my watch. Burned my skin right there. Gotta be careful with this stuff. I seem to have a bad reputation with RX-11, even though I know I'm supposed to be using it. check it out. Small camera, picked up the flush process. Junk that comes out of there. So you definitely want to flush, because if that got into the new compressor or got back to the new compressor, obviously not great. So it's a good thing that we flushed. Got these line sets nice and clean. Let's see what we can do. What I'm gonna do first is go ahead and recover that suction line, because we do not want dirt getting in it. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be mad if I got dirt down there. All right, see what we can get with this. So far, I actually like this a lot better. I'm gonna build up some more on this bottom left corner if I can. We're gonna keep tweaking it just a little bit, and we'll be ready to set the condenser on it. All right, so when I took the armor flex off, as you can notice, there's actually a coupling down there. And also, we've got two pretty severe kinks in this line set. So we're gonna cut it back up near the penetration right there, and we'll go down with it, bend over and bend into the unit, make it look nice and clean. And as you know, restrictions like that will not be good for the compressor in the long run. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that while we're here, obviously, and get it taken care of. See the kinks we're dealing with in two different spots, so not great, so we're gonna go ahead and get that out of there. Another thing is, make sure you take out both Schrader valves before you start flowing your nitrogen. That way it's got somewhere to go. Got it all dry fitted up here. We're gonna go outside, start flowing nitrogen, start brazing. Got everything done up in the attic. If y'all know me, I've been using this Hercules pump for the last year. Actually, been a little over a year with the True Blue hose. So the True Blue hose actually broke. One of the clamps is starting to break, but it's still keeping a tight compression. And right now we're hitting we're at 2200, 2000 on the micron gauge. Otherwise, everything else is looking pretty good right now. Got it pretty level. Inside's looking pretty good. We're just waiting on this vacuum, and we'll start closing everything up and getting everything wrapped up. Oops. All right, so I came out of the coil. 45 down to the rest of the line out the house. Gonna put a union here to make it serviceable. You can put them here too. I probably will end up putting it here just so you can see into the coil. So I'll probably still add it here like I normally do. Coil's in place. Got the new drain going a little bit better than it was before. So we're gonna fire this bad boy up after we get the vacuum pulled. All right, y'all, it's good to go. Got it all charged up. Looks pretty good, pretty level. So I'm pretty happy with it for a solo. Not too bad. All right, so got that bad boy running. We're gonna let her run for about 15, 20 minutes. Let the numbers settle. This job took me a lot longer than I wanted to, but you know, it is what it is. It's Monday. So had some stuff I had to fight with the supply house, having to go back and get the line set and all that stuff. But as long as it's done right, doesn't matter how fast you do it, as long as it's done right. So we'll let it run, keep checking these numbers and see how it goes.